In the mysterious wild, not everything is as it seems. A quiet forest hides fierce battles, secret instincts, and untold drama. This is not just any story, this is the untamed life of a leader deer. This secretly male deer got lost and turned around. Suddenly began to run away with his legs turned out to be the leader of the patrol. There will be a commander in every group of deer and see competitors breaking into their territory. He shouted with a loud voice to shock the invaders because it was now the season of the mother deer. Therefore, the male deer is very busy every day. Most of the time he is running or walking. With many females in heat, he constantly travels through his vast territory, sometimes running hundreds of kilometers a day. Even if exhausted to the point of foaming at the mouth, he remains as energetic as if injected with adrenaline. Driven by male hormones, even going 5 days and nights without food is no problem. In addition to completing the task of taking over the heirloom, Xiongnu still faces potential invaders every day. These mother deer are his harem. The responsibility of taking care of the small deer means Xiongnu can't stop for a moment. His roar is to shake the entire jungle and deter those competitors trying to invade the territory. The sound is brighter. The longer the duration, the stronger the body of the bear deer. Seeing the invaders eating grass in their own territory, the chief started to walk here from a distance. Found the chief was approaching. The invaders felt something was wrong and quickly chose to turn around and run away. Otherwise, they would be taught a lesson by the leader. The leader of Gung Gung Yu Huai is still worried. He used the fishlight to sweep the invaders and finally made an action. The invaders who treated the invaders with no good intentions. The leader must be a good person. After all, this relates to the purity of the blood of the clan. Even if the invaders have run very far, the leader is still in a hurry. His eyes can't stand a little sand. Because of the frequent patrolling from east to west, the leader is tired of the constant activity. But when he thinks of his responsibility, he again chases through the path next to him. He repeated his work every day. In addition to protecting the good deer group, he also shouted, a mighty appearance. Especially his head with this pair of sharp deer antlers. However, the invaders were still determined. After all, mature deer want to own their harem. The victory of the duel was soon decided. The invaders fled in panic. The victorious side will not rush into the killing. The leader again protects his territory. The failed deer disappears into the dense jungle. The chief returned to the harem again. All the women here are his. And this is also his motivation to run back to them. The chief who returned from the war is very strong. No matter where he goes, he is dominant. He shows his strength. He even taught others by example. He ran around in the crowd. The women who didn't show affection were also scared. They quickly tried to escape. After chasing for a long time, the bear deer finally became exhausted. He stood there panting, waiting to regain his strength, still not forgetting to use his voice to drive away the invaders and ensure the safety of his territory. After only a few minutes rest, the leader began patrolling again, walking with light steps in search of female deer, to continue his lineage. He always had no time to rest well. The body shape of the mother deer is much smaller than that of the male deer. On the contrary, the male deer appears stronger. It seems he has endless energy wherever he goes. This time, the leader set off again. He opened his mouth and pushed the deer group. But soon he felt that he could not continue. It seemed a little out of control. When facing the mother deer, the male deer suddenly felt his blood boiling. He took the initiative to bring his tongue closer to the mother deer. This is their way of expressing affection. The actions of the bear deer drew the attention of a nearby young deer. He stood beside them, imitating the adult's actions very seriously. The young deer, seemingly enchanted, moved even closer to the bear deer's mouth. Facing this passionate deer, the bear